What is up, my friends? Coach here from Echo Base Network, bringing you another Star Wars news wrap-up video where we discuss the happenings of the week. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope that you guys are having a great December. We got so many awesome things happening right now in Star Wars and here at the channel. So thank you very much for coming by. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We got timestamps in the description below, so if there's something that you're looking for specifically. But before I get into the news, I got a very special something to talk about, a very important message here from the channel, from me and Nick. We want to talk about with you, but what are we going to be talking about today? What is the news of the week? First off, the incredible Star Wars vintage game, old school game, the original Dark Forces has gotten a 4K overhaul from a fan, and it is awesome. Xbox Game Pass subscribers get a big surprise. New details have emerged about Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Kids aren't buying Star Wars toys anymore. We are. What does that mean? Disney has revealed the full list of shows coming out in 2023 with updated synopsis. The Bad Batch Season 2 director has revealed some surprise cameos. Mark Hamill speaks on The Last Jedi and whether or not his feelings have changed. And the big news, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is reportedly going to be playing Hera Syndulla in Ahsoka. So before we get into all of the news, here is the important message. Important message alert. It's the end of the year. 2022 is coming to a close. And let's look back and reflect on Star Wars. Has the year been good for you? Has the year been not good for you? Are you happy with where Star Wars is at? Are you happy with what Star Wars has given us? Now, everybody's different. Everybody has their own opinions, and one thing about our channel is we want to cover everything Star Wars because we love Star Wars. That's why we have a Star Wars channel. But we don't like everything, and we definitely don't see everything as being equal. I love The Mandalorian. I did not enjoy the Book of Boba Fett. So what I want to talk to you about real quickly is, what do you do when Star Wars is not in a good place? Well, here's what I'm going to do in 2023. Find what you love and enjoy it. You could always go back and watch the original trilogy.
The Book of Boba Fett is crap.
Just have fun with it. Somebody's enjoying it. When it's not good, we'll just talk about it. I'm not going to try to crap on anybody's Star Wars party. If you like it, that is awesome. You like it. Just shake our heads and laugh. I'm not going to let any bad Star Wars ruin my day or my week or my year or put me in some kind of depression. For real? So just remember, when 2023 gets here, don't let Star Wars put you down. Find the joy. You could do it. Okay, folks, so our first bit of Star Wars news for the week, Star Wars Dark Forces gets a 4K overhaul. That's right, a 4K overhaul. You could even play the original game that came out in 1995, which was basically a Doom clone. If you guys remember the great first-person shooter Doom, groundbreaking for its time, for sure. Star Wars, Lucasfilm, LucasArts kind of copied that, and they came out with their own version of that game, and they called it Dark Forces, the adventures of Kyle Katarn going through the Death Star, blasting people. Great stuff. Great stuff. And now you could play it in 4K and even on ultra-wide monitors if you wish. And if you own an original copy of Dark Forces, you could go over to GitHub and download everything that you need to run the game in 4K. Let me know how that goes. So now let's talk about Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. If you are a subscriber to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and you own an original version, the basic version of Star Wars Fallen Order, you could actually upgrade that to the Ultimate Edition. The premium version or Ultimate version of Fallen Order includes new skins, a 90-minute long behind-the-scenes featurette of the game, and an online digital art book. Pretty good gift there, considering if you are an Ultimate subscriber, you can get this upgrade to the game for free. And speaking of Jedi Fallen Order, the sequel, Jedi Survivor, we actually have a lot of new information about the game coming out in March. The director of the game has let us know that there's going to be multiple stances that you could use while wielding your lightsaber, and you're going to have to take advantage of those stances in order to break down and attack certain types of enemies. They have really gone deep on lightsaber lore and combat. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy that for sure. Sounds very interesting. There's a dedicated dual blade option, a heavy option to swing with all of your might, which is obviously going to be, the slower attack. So they have really thought this out, and it's definitely going to make the game better. We're also going to get some familiar faces returned to us like BD1, but we're also going to get new characters like a certain bounty hunter that's going to be showing up and a mercenary. And just like the original game, you're going to be able to planet hop and go to all new locations never before seen in Star Wars as Cal Kestis. Definitely going to be checking this game out. CNBC.com reports that Star Wars toys are basically dying because kids no longer purchase them. And the only thing keeping the toy end of Star Wars afloat are collectors like me and you. People who are older, fans that have been around for a very long time. It is actually the collectors, the older fans that are keeping Star Wars merchandising afloat, which is really sad if you think about it. Star Wars definitely needs the magic of toys and things like that a lot of us grew up with. That's something that's very sad to me when I think back and realize kids don't get the thrill of walking down the toy aisle like I did, picking out their Star Wars toy that day that mom's going to let you get. I remember when I got my Emperor's Royal Guard and my Emperor and my Gamorrean Guard and my Obi-Wan Kenobi. I remember all of those moments and going home and opening those packages and playing with those figures. So I would definitely say that is something that Star Wars is lacking, and they really need to get figured out. The chief brand officer at Hasbro, Jeremy Padawer, actually said that the definition of adulthood is something that's been evolving. And I agree. It is, because more and more adults are buying toys than ever before. So keep collecting, guys. I want to give everybody a run through of all the shows that are coming out in 2023 and the official synopsis. Some of these have actually changed. So our friends over at Star Wars Newsnet has provided this information in it. The Bad Batch Season 2 synopsis. When the new season of Star Wars The Bad Batch opens, months have passed since the events at Kamino, and the Bad Batch continue their journey navigating the Empire after the fall of the Republic. They will cross paths with friends and foes, both new and familiar, as they take on a variety of thrilling mercenary missions that will take them to unexpected and dangerous new places. Now, I'm going to say all the reports indicate that we're going to get some very dark episodes of the show, and I'm excited for that. The official synopsis for The Mandalorian Season 3, the journeys of The Mandalorian through the Star Wars galaxy continue. Once a lone bounty hunter, Din Djarin is reunited with Grogu already. Meanwhile, the New Republic struggles to lead the galaxy away from its dark history. The Mandalorian will cross paths with old allies and make new enemies as he and Grogu continue their journey together. We just did a lore video on all things Mandalorian. You should definitely go and check that out, because that's definitely where we are headed. We are headed to Mandalore for Season 3 of The Mandalorian, and I'm really excited about it. Star Wars The Young Adventures. Set during the High Republic era, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures follows younglings as they study the ways of the Force and learn valuable skills needed to become Jedi: compassion, self-discipline, teamwork, patience, and friendship. It will be the first full-length animated Star Wars series created for preschoolers. That's great for preschoolers. That's great for kids. Good job, Star Wars. I will not be tuning into that one, but good luck with that. Star Wars Visions Volume 2. Yes, Star Wars and anime together. Star Wars Visions is an animated anthology series featuring celebratory expressions of Star Wars storytelling. 7 Japanese anime studios brought their unique talents and perspective to Star Wars Visions Volume 1, launching in 2023. Volume 2 will feature stories from creative teams from Chile, France, Japan, India, Ireland, Spain, South Africa, South Korea, the UK, and the US to showcase the incredible animation happening across each country and culture through the mythos of Star Wars. Star Wars Ahsoka. Set after the fall of the Empire, Star Wars Ahsoka follows the former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano as she investigates an emerging threat to the vulnerable galaxy. And I'm going to add this in there. And rejoins the crew of the Ghost. Let's go. Skeleton Crew. Star Wars Skeleton Crew, set in the New Republic era, is about a group of kids lost in the Star Wars galaxy trying to find their way home. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Producer and director of The Bad Batch Season 2, Brad Rao, had an interview with IGN and had the following to say. We are always very careful when we talk about this, but you can see in the trailer it's so cool to have Cody back. Yes. And seeing him in animated form is so awesome. We have Gunzi the Jedi, we have Palpatine, incredible. I'm not going to say much more than that, but anytime we can bring in characters like that, it's so exciting in the writer's room. And as we design the characters, as we talk about the different details to the stories together, it's really fun when we have those extra action figures to play with that the adults are buying. See how I just put 2 articles together? Sorry. Anyways, guys, definitely going to get some surprise cameos or some big cameos. I don't guess they're really a surprise now since the director just told us about it and we saw it in the trailer. But anyways, Bad Batch Season 2, let's see who we're going to see. And I'm down. My hero, Mark Hamill, the original OG Star Wars hero forever. He actually just gave us an update about his thoughts about The Last Jedi. Fluke Skywalker, the famous cosplayer and friend to our channel here at Echo Base Network. Fluke Skywalker tweeted Mark Hamill and said, "Hi, at Mark Hamill. Since it's the 5th anniversary of The Last Jedi release, do you have any anecdotes or memories from making the film you would be willing to share? Have you changed your mind about anything after these past 5 years? Would you have done anything differently? Thank you." And Mark Hamill responds, "Not really. A little. Yes, you're welcome." You could read that a whole bunch of different ways. Has he changed his mind about how he felt? He said yes. But he did not elaborate. So what does that mean? I don't know, but personally, I like it when our hero, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, engages with the fans online. And oh, by the way, he actually liked our montage of Luke Skywalker that we released earlier in the week. Thank you, Mr. Hamill. You the man! Birds of Prey and Fargo star Mary Elizabeth Winstead is reportedly being cast as Hera Syndulla in the upcoming Ahsoka series. This has not been confirmed, but everybody's reporting on it, and some people are actually saying it's definitely happened. You go read the article, and then it's all this rumors, leaks, allegedly, but it is appearing that we're going to get her cast as Hera Syndulla in Ahsoka, which is more evidence that the entire crew of the Ghost is going to be reuniting. The only thing that we really don't know, who's going to be Zeb? Is Zeb going to be in the show? He's got to be. You got to pull that off. You got to give us a live action Zeb if you're bringing everybody else back. And I honestly think that they will. That's going to be like one of the big main surprises that they're going to give us in the show. It's going to be kind of cool seeing these different generations of Star Wars merge, because I'm telling you guys, we're going to get the reuniting of the Ghost crew with Fulcrum, Ahsoka, but we're also going to get Luke Skywalker in the mix there too. I'm calling it now, and I'm very excited about what this show could do. It could be the very best live-action Star Wars that we've gotten. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the channel today. We love it when you guys come here. Hope that you will join us this Saturday for our every week Saturday night Star Wars live show that we call EBN Live. Be there, be with us. This one's gonna be a little bit different because it's gonna be a premiere. It's gonna be a pre-recorded video, but we got some really cool stuff that we're doing in that show for you guys, and we'll continue to pull out lore videos and news updates and everything throughout the Christmas holidays. Hope you guys have a great Christmas. As we always say here at the channel, you are Echo Base Network. May the force be with you. Coach here for Nick, signing out. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Feel the bass, feel the bass, feel the bass, feel the bass.